Okay. Hi, everybody. Currently going to be doing some vintage story. Yay, yippee. If you guys don't know what vintage story is, it is an amazing game. Came out, you know, 2016. Looks like we are in the middle of a temporal storm. So, luckily it's calm for the rift activity, so we don't got to worry about too much. Make sure all my doors are shut. Yeah. If you've tuned into any of my other streams, I usually play League, but today is a little different. Oh, okay, that he's starting to hurt. I got a couple mods, client-side mods. I don't really have anything other than client-side mods because I am playing on the official server. Okay, that's not good. I don't have like any food right now. It's all on my bad time to log in, guys. I might end up dying here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Owie. Just kind of came down there for some food. I got turned away pretty quickly there. Yeah, so, oh, got some people in here. Got Joe K. Oh, and I just died. Looking over at this thing. Yeah. A lot of people kind of been promoting stuff in the chat. I get it. I'm not that big of a YouTuber. Or anything else. Kick or whatnot. Streamer. That's what the words I was using for. Or looking for. But, you know, eventually I'll get some people interested in as a mod. I should set up my phone as a mod so it's easier to alter certain messages. But as of right now, I'll just keep them in the chat. It is what it is. I hope that it doesn't last too long. Where's Dave? It's way too dark for me to see Dave. I think that's him right there. Alright, so today, as far as what I plan on doing, once the temporal storm goes away, my plan is to go on a little adventure. I had some people in the chat talk about some coordinates for some bauxite, and I need some bauxite so that I can make that honeycomb clay thing. I don't know. Never made it in one of my builds. The year right now is 69. I played for about 2 years in game consistently, and then I stopped playing for a good 7 years, maybe a little less than that. So I'm back. All my food is rotted, so I got a lot to do. I cut down all my orchard. I'll show you that eventually, and I have moved it over. You can actually see it on my map right here. So I got my orchard right here that I am making. I'm gonna have a path come from here to right here. My mill and my blacksmith is gonna be right here. Like mill right here, blacksmith right here. I'm planning on having a little path that goes right here, connecting my 2 entrances, and down and through and around, connecting probably up here. That's how I had it, right up here, out this way, and a path from the back of here into, and probably right here as I go. Anyways, lots of stuff to do. Yeah, definitely. So, hopefully I don't starve. I kind of died, so I don't really need to worry about that much anymore. My goal is to get that bauxite, have, like I said, I got some coordinates given to me by some people in the official server. This is the official server, by the way. If I hit tab, you can see that there's nowhere near as many players as there was earlier. I mean, there's a whole other row. There was about 50 something players, 70 or whatever, 75 I think is the max you can get in here. Quite a bit of people. Yeah. Yep. Get some bauxite. Plan on getting. Let's see here. If I search up, it's like honey or just comb. Clay. Cannot seem to find what I'm looking for. I need to make this, which means I need to make this. So yeah, this is why I need bauxite right here. Crushed bauxite. I got quartz, no problem. So I get bauxite. That gets me a refractory brick 1. Pretty good. I don't get it. Hey, welcome, Larry Waffa. I was gonna say waffle. That's not right. Need a tier 2 though. Would be nice. The higher tier that I do, the better. What doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? What is tier 2 bricks? Olivine. I might have some of that. What about tier 3? What is that? Titanium. Waffles are pretty. Yeah, I like waffles. I prefer them over pancakes, definitely. Oh. Okay, that guy hurts. Back! Okay, got him. I don't have a knife on me to skin him. I like waffles. I usually would just get butter on them, but I've started to appreciate syrup, especially like homemade syrups and stuff like that. I got some mulberry concentrate. Finally, the temporal storm's done. Goodness gracious. I've been really liking this mulberry concentrate for syrup. I've been kind of wanting to make some juice out of it too. I got a bunch of wild grapes. Maple syrup is pretty good. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like maple syrup. I spent a lot of my life not really enjoying it when I should have. Okay, it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, I mean, pancakes are good as well, but I don't know. It's definitely not comparable to waffles, especially when you consider like there's like waffle cones and stuff like that, you know. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to go ahead and way up here somewhere, right here. I think this is the closest. Let's pin it. I think that is the closest place that was labeled that had bauxite. Let's see how to get there. Brown translocator. Wait, here's the blue ones. Is that? I can go out at one of my blue ones. These ones are different. I don't got any of those near me. Where was this? Up here? What's up here? Green translocator? I don't think I have the other. This is spawn right here. I don't even know where the heck that shovel went. Right here. It's very close to spawn. So I think I just run to spawn. Let me get some of my food. I made some meat pie. I play this server with my friend often. Well, not often, just recently. I've been doing a lot more. Um, he wanted to play, so it gave me some motivation to play, and heck yeah. Yeah, I'm all about it. However, I kind of like the solo experience when streaming. The first time I ever had maple syrup. Oh, I believe it, and and I think that is the exact reason why I didn't like maple syrup is because um, I didn't mind it. I think growing up until one day that I was like conscious enough to be like, okay, maple syrup. I know what maple syrup is, and I tasted it, and it did. It tasted like fermented. It was really gross, and I did not like it at all. Um, Definitely. But yeah, no, I mean recently I've like I said, I've kind of been enjoying like a lot of these berry, like if you get concentrate from like I like mulberries, but um yeah. I never took my elk with me through a translocator, so I wonder what that's like. Hopefully I don't get like stuck or anything like that. For so long I just swallowed. No, definitely. I mean, it's definitely supposed to be sweet. I feel like you're honestly fortunate to have something be like kind of that alcoholic taste. I mean, if it was packaged incorrectly, was it like more of a natural source? Like, was it naturally sourced? Because I feel like that's where that error would come in, rather than like, like something that was, commercially available for a lot of people. In my thought process there. Like, maybe I'm not right there. Maybe it was just like a standard kind of maple syrup, but oh my gosh, if you have not tried like any berry or like naturally like just really like maybe some off-brand, I don't know. I don't really know a lot of brands. I just know that I really like um the maple or the mulberry that I made. Is it working? I thought you could go through these. Oh, okay. So that's how you do it. Okay, gotta go down this way. Down the catacombs. Smacking my head on everything. Yeah. You got me thinking about waffles right now. Like, I do enjoy waffles. It is a pretty good program. I haven't had them in a while. I usually don't make a lot of them. Hopefully I don't end up killing my elk right here, because I'm pretty sure all the places I'm going are accessible by elk, but I'm not really sure. Could you imagine being on like the other side of this and being like, yo, just an elk just came out of nowhere, and then I fall suit? Hey, thanks for stopping by, Larry. I think it's pretty nice. I usually do League, and I have a I don't know what you'd say is like a more intense. You don't capture an elk, actually. So I live. This is the official server, so like it's a server that you could just join right as is. I decided to do that because it'd be kind of fun. I live way down south through translocators that were already found. This whole road and stuff was already made. Like there's a big city right here. I made this right here to connect this lake, to connect this took for like 6 hours. Um, this is the lake that I live on, and this is my house or whatever, my orchard, uh, plants and stuff. I own all the way up. I own all this land right here with commands. Um, However, right over here, there's a treasurer and a treasure hunter or whatever you want to call him. They yeah, it does. Yep. I think they're like 5 or 7 blocks wide. I don't know. It's one of the wider channels that you can find in the area. Like for example, you can make yourself um, going back down to my house here. This right here, or what is it? This right here, you can get through on a boat, just barely, compared to this right here, right? These are different, but you can get through this, and that's how I've gotten and explored all this is through a boat. I have an ebony boat, which is pretty nice. How do you like that new update, where you can click and change your speed and stuff? I kind of like it. It'll let you. It makes me kind of want to start an open world, very heavy ocean. You know, where like there's like small islands and do like a One Piece kind of thing. You know. Yeah. So the new update, they're like on the mast where it holds the sail. You can click the rope and it'll go half sail, and then it'll go full sail, and then it stops. And it basically, it's I love it. I kind of like it. Yeah, it's pretty fun. What is this? There's got to be orange trees. Okay. Yeah, see, I got a mod that lets me see people's plots and stuff, what they got claimed and stuff. Helps out a lot on the server. I got a zoom mod, all the client side stuff. Yeah, it's definitely pretty fun. And the elk, oh, I was saying earlier, the elk, you go to the treasurer and you have to give him a tin bronze pickaxe, and it'll give you like a map to go to like a library basically, and you do this dungeon. I haven't done it. It's been done on the server. I really want to. And then you basically you basically after you do that, you get to have this elk, and it's for 100 rusted gears, or you can give them like a piece of treasure found there, which I wasn't able to do because you know, like I said, I joined the server a little later. Okay, so this puts me near spawn, and I gotta go here. So I gotta run to spawn and then go south. Does it detect ores? What does what detect ores? Your mod? No, 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 no. I have nothing that's game breaking at all. Um, yeah, no, I have just simple ones like sounds, and um, you'll hear like a different sounds and stuff like that, different nature sounds, different music. Um, yeah. Hey, we got someone here full of, man, definitely you know, affiliating, getting their thing going, getting this sent out. Go ahead and spam my chat. I'm not gonna do anything about it right now. I don't got any time to mod and stuff like that. I don't got a moderator, so I mean, hey, boost my chat if you want. Hopefully, just don't block Larry's chat. He's a G. He's a G. He sticks around, and he's a cool guy. He plays this game like a pro. Oh wait, no, but yeah, sorry. Someone this stuff okay. Yeah, I know. Like when I first played this game, I was immensely sorry, that was totally didn't make sense. I was immensely like fascinated with I used to play only survival. Like I got really into playing survival, but I'd get bored, I'd get mods, it'd crash my game, and well, I played on the official server and found that, you know, while there is only about 70, like we're passing Westville right now, and I think I could take Westville to it's shocking. Like I've played World of Warcraft when I was younger, and I loved it. I like being able to feel like I'm in an open world. This game, it like chiseled, people making really cool stuff, mailboxes, and like just it's so pretty. You know, it's so pretty, and you just get to run through all these paths and get places faster. Like this, I think this place sells wolves, or maybe I was the other side. I don't remember. Just awesome. So many cool players. I play this. Explain that. What does that mean? I play this game so altitarian? Utilitarian? Utilization? Yeah, it makes me feel like a little illiterate there, but so here's spawn. We've got Slenderman and stuff right here, pumpkins. Yeah, no, fair, 100%. You know, a lot of times it's hard. It's a hard game, so you spend a lot of the time just being in a dirt hut for a while, and you know, like it isn't effective or needed, or you know, like it's just it's not worth doing as much, you know, until you kind of get into it, and it's motivating to be on this. Basically, like, does it have utility? Not it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Like, and I love this game because there's so much to it that, like, I just found out that there's oxes in this game because I was down south looking for bauxite, and here's the wolf tamer, or no, pets, just in general. They changed it to pets. It's no longer just wolves. Cool. But I don't even remember what I was talking about. Yeah, just so beautiful. Just such a beautiful world. So many people playing, and you know, I found out there was oxes for the first time. I found breadfruit cuttings, and I didn't know there was cherries. I didn't see cherries, but my friend was on here and was like, "Oh, you can make cherry ale or cherry cider." That's cool. That's awesome. You know, I made alcohol. I made orange cider in this game, but does the server allow chisel mod? So, as far as copying over, I don't think so. I don't know. Any server side, any server side you can. Like for example, like I have the zoom mod and stuff, and I don't. Oh, and I think that's so cool. I come across this all the time. This person like put like claw marks in their trees. I love it. There's some over here. There should be. Nope, they got cut down. I know, and that is probably the worst. You'll be surprised. I mean, look at this. That's all chiseled. I mean, if you look here, look at the roads and stuff. Like, if you go all the way down south to where, like, I'm living, right here. This road, it's 7 blocks wide. 7 blocks wide. Goes in mountains. Here's Jinsu City. It goes up, you know, you follow it all the way across. Here's my area right here. Follow it up here. Here's a whole other big city. It's all just made, and it's, yeah, it is tedious, don't get me wrong, but I don't know. I haven't really fully looked up. Let me ask. It's a public server. Can you use what chisel mod is that? I can't remember. Sorry, I'm looking over. Okay. No! Dang it. It's alright. At least these things can, like, swim. It's a very slow process, but it'll get there. Put it in the chat a couple times, get people annoyed with me. That's another reason why I started playing on the server, is because everyone's playing on it. It's pretty fun. You get to run through a world that's already, like, it has stuff going for it, you know. I think I have to go through, there's a giant city called River something. Oh, hey, over here's a college they were making. Or a different spot. Where is it? Is that what all this is right here? Yeah, it's gotta be. Yeah, this is all like a giant city that you can run through. I'm kind of starting to run through it right now. It'll say the sign right here. It'd be kind of crazy to make it all. I know, I know. I mean, I feel like it's worth it, you know, because you get like everybody like me that's just running by and seeing like these amazing builds and stuff. Someone offered to look at the Discord, so if you, I haven't, but that's an option if you want to know and see if they do. Like you could, if you haven't already, definitely join the Vintage Story Discord. Very, very helpful group of people, and I'm sure if you either asked or you could probably do some looking, it'll totally tell you. Like I said, I'm kind of doing the whole vanilla experience because every time I ever do mods, I have a problem. My thing crashes or whatever, and it's very sad. Another thing that's really nice about playing on the server is that, you know, because of all these roads, you can get just about anywhere super easy. I mean, I'm going through a mountain. Like this right here would take me like 15 minutes to walk through. And I'm on an elk, and I'm faster because I'm on, you know, like a path. Yeah, exactly. I haven't done much chiseling. I usually create the base of everything first. Then I might get into some chiseling, but I try to ignore it for the most part as well. I've kind of gotten into it a little bit, you know, finding stuff like this guy. That's just commitment. That is so much commitment to do. It's beautiful. I love it. You know, like this right here. These right here, these string lights. You have to. There's like neon blocks or whatever that you can get in the auction house. It's like they're hard to get though because they're not like a really game. They're not an item you can get in the game, I don't think. But it's pretty. You know, once you get rich and stuff like that. Ah, Rodenburg, that's right. So this is all Rodenburg. This is one of the biggest areas in the game where you can just see. It's just beautiful. People just have a beautiful sense of building. Just architecture here is just immense, and it goes and spans for a while. You won't see all of Rodenburg, but I'll try to keep my head on a swivel for you. Looks like I'm gonna take this road up here at the water's edge. So yes and no. Like, they aren't, but there's a thing, I guess, where you can take like what is it? The square? Or this thing, the Pullman Square, and you can reinforce blocks. So if you, let's say, and this is my understanding, this right here is used for multiplayer games. Because the more people that you have in a group, let's say like Rodenburg has an official group, like for example over here I have my group. This gives permissions if I invite someone to my plots and stuff just by adding them rather than typing in like you know, so and so invite to clan. Well, I can just add them to the group and then it's all one and done. So Rodenburg could have 50 people in their thing, and when they go and reinforce blocks, you have to like break it. Like if I have to, like, I might be able to get lucky. Okay, so this spot is not reinforced, but there's a lot of people aren't over here trying to grief either, so that helps. But yes, you can reinforce blocks outside of a claim, and then you can claim stuff, which is like no one can steal from either. I'm not sure exactly how it goes. You know, I went very. Oh shit! I was supposed to go follow this one. This is the road I gotta take. I'm not really sure what exactly. I mean, there's a lot to learn in this game, and I just feel like on the official server is kind of the way that you gotta learn it, because you know you can ask anybody. Right, right. Yeah, there's some things that there's some griefing and but compared to like Minecraft worlds, it is super super tame. So tame. Kind of sketchy going up on this path right here on an elk, to be honest. It should survive the fall here and it's at full health, but how far? I don't know if I'm gonna have it. Yeah, I can probably take that path up there. Ooh, that was a close one. Yeah, I know. Well, is it lazy or is it efficient? I mean, they saved paths and, yeah, some places are kind of sketch and kind of not really, you would say like, immersive. But, I'm not gonna complain. I'm over here on an elk getting through these biomes like it's nothing, right? But and you say that though, but a lot of people do. I mean, a lot of people do just go and carve, right out of the world like it's nothing. You can tell that it's been a while since someone been through here. There's ice in the middle of July. Yeah, obviously. Why do you think that history is as it is right now? That's the road I want to be on, probably. Oh, looky here. Oh! Give a little damage to my elk there. Make this jumper here. There we go. Okay. Go around the bank right here, and then it looks like there's a road I could take. So supposedly there's bauxite over here, and I need it. I need it. Trying to keep an eye out for bauxite. I haven't really even been paying attention much. I probably passed some, to be honest. Right, right. There's a lot of lore in this, and I could just... Oh, so much for that path. Turn it right around. Alright, looks like we're off the beaten path now. Actually, just to make... Well, yes, it's more for iron. I haven't gotten into steel making yet. Unfortunately, like, it'll obviously be used for it. The higher the bricks or whatever. But I have a lot of metal, and I keep running out of clay bricks, and I don't want to have to put them in a hole all the time. I just want to be able to put them in there and replace bricks instead of having to be like kind of annoying. Oh, I forgot. I'm in Discord right now.
No, you're not.
Sorry, totally forgot I was in a Discord. I just all alone. I went on the streaming Discord, so if they want to join, they at least know I'm streaming. Let me go ahead and swap over to my chat here. But yeah, eventually steel making as well. It'd be nice. Okay, we should be almost there. Beautiful area. Yeah, this place definitely screams bauxite. Yeah, this is the official server. If you're like looking for a good experience to learn how to play, this is where it's at, because like at any given time you can just ask people. People are usually really helpful. You got some devs that are making the game over here, and they, yeah, oh yeah. pretty good experience. You said that you haven't used an elk before, and I recommend it. I mean, they're going to add elks if they haven't already. I don't know if they had or not. Technically, it's not a mob that you can just find lying around yet. They plan on doing it. But you can climb like 2 blocks vertical, just climbing, like running into it. It's pretty cool. And you can like do a nice leap. I don't think I have tight corners on. I don't remember if I do sharp turning or not for the reins. You seen any bauxite anywhere? Some shrubland here. Yeah, dude, Minecraft horses, I hate them. You get in the water, they die. You like any inconvenience, they die. They have no health or whatever. And this guy, I mean, like, I can drop from like a 20 drop vertical, and he's just fine. Hey, I think that's what I'm looking for. Oh my goodness, you have no idea how long I've been needing to get bauxite. Okay, that looks a lot easier to grab. Oh my goodness. There was a bear around here, but I think we're good. Oh my goodness. We'll be here for a little bit. Yeah, you're kind of slower in the water, but yeah, you try to cross it on the elk. Yeah. It's pretty nice. There's a lot of things that I like about it. I like that you can look around and it's not like looking the way like the horse isn't looking your way. It's WASD move. It's like you're riding a mount, rather than like it feels like in Minecraft you're getting on an entity and it's like you are just like it's just a movement speed buff. You actually feel like you're on a mount and you're running around and you have to sprint and yeah, it's pretty fun. Large crate. Like, you just talking about crates? Because I only... Oh, crate trap? No, I haven't. This thing right here? Yeah, this is a new item, isn't it? I haven't yet. Used to catch larger animals than it's still too small to catch many adult animals. The belt has had... Okay. Yeah, this could be really effective. I haven't used it yet, no. I use crates all the time, though, for inventory. I got my storage in my my barn that I made. It's going to be kind of boring for a little bit. I plan on absolutely just filling my inventory with this bauxite. There's none that's near me. I don't know. I've looked. I've spent 5 in-game days. You are seeing like 5 in-game days work. I was looking around, didn't want to bug anybody, and then I just gave up. I was like, I'll buy some off of somebody. And then some guy was like, well, I know where some is if you want to get some. And I would, you know, at this point, I would have gone 50,000 blocks because I'm bound to find some of it before, like, I get there. And if not, then at least I know where it is. And I'm just so glad that I didn't get all this way and 100, like, it's here. Like, I'm mining it right now. Awesome. Well, yeah, I haven't used it. I don't use creative often. I should. It looks like... Yep, it's your control. It'll be put in your control hotkeys, so like where your bags are, just like a normal trap. Will die after 24 hours like a normal trap. Since the rope is tied to the bait, tiny baits like grains cannot be used, so it's meant for larger animals. Huh. I wonder if that's why maybe like the oxes and stuff. There's gonna be hippos coming out. So right now where I live in the game, I live at the first equator, and this is something I've learned. Okay, so in the game, when you go anywhere from about 12, 13,000 blocks to 32,000, it's hotter. It's hotter weather. And that hot weather is because you're at the equator. So I live at the equator. However, there is a second equator, but it's like 100, 200,000 blocks away or something down south. And that's because it gets cold again. And then it warms back up. And then it gets cold again. Something kind of, I don't know if there's any more than just one equator in the game. It makes sense if we're on like a globe, which I mean, I don't know if this is like canon or not, but it makes sense that there's two equators that you could reach going one way. So tell me, Larry, did you like search up Vintage Story and found a stream, or were you looking around at different streams and found Vintage Story? One of my favorite meals too, if you ever do this, is the meat pie. It's just too good. It is so good. Hold up, let me get a fire starter real quick. It's getting dark. I forgot I turned my I put it out on an accident here. Branchy leaves, branchy leaves. There we go. Hold up, I'll read that in a second. Okay. I was looking at Vintage Story streams, and I usually sort by the recently shared. I started. Yeah, fair enough. There's not a lot of people, I think, that watch Vintage Story, unfortunately. I feel like it's a lot better than Minecraft. However, like, you know, I'm definitely not like a professional streamer. I just started like a couple days. Was mainly playing like League of Legends and for a couple days just to kind of tweak audio, just to tweak. I was playing music in the background to tweak the music audio, the video quality. I would be streaming at 1440 or 2K right now, but Kick doesn't let you stream anything above 1080. And I know there's some like discrepancies and stuff like that with Kick. Like I don't want to be using it, but at the same time, it's like exposure, you know, it's another spot. I actually, I plan on getting clips, just start streaming, and I made a TikTok or whatever for this account, whatever, and I do want to stream on that too. I have the vertical display all set up as well for it, but I need 1,000 followers to be able to do that. And I think that'll be a big opening for people, you know, to be able to come across and see the stream and or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? We're almost there. I'd say we're about halfway to getting as much box edit. I mean, I definitely don't need as much, but if I'm going to be making something that is going to, you know, it goes away. The bricks get ruined after several of the things. I've never done it. I've never made steel in this game ever. Obviously, that says a lot about me, but I've made iron quite a few times. In my solo plays, but you know, you got to start somewhere, and it is very nice. Like when I first started playing, someone was nice enough to give me like I think it was a lantern, and it helped out so much, being able to run around and not have my light go out. And I've helped some people too. I've had this guy that was playing for a couple years, I guess, on the server, or not. He was there for like a reset, basically, and he was traveling 30,000 blocks away from his house for bear pelts, and we had a temporal storm, So he stopped at my place and I let him chill for the day or whatever. Stuff like that. It's pretty fun. Very immersive. You know, you get your people walking by. You can do emotes. I don't know if you know this, but you can, like this is me, and you can type /emote. And there's tons of them. Like you can wave at people. You can give a good little sound right there. You can rage at people. Oh. You can get mad at people. I think you can laugh. You know. Cheer, I think, is another one. And then I think cry? I don't know if beg is one. Nope. Nod, facepalm, bow, sorry. Laugh, rage, wave, cheer. All emotes you can do. So a lot of times I'll see somebody and I'll pop out an emo and yeah. Some good stuff. You know, hey, I don't know if you know this, but there's a quality of life mod. See how, like, when I press H, it's going back to wherever I was? Like, if I type in, like, saddle or whatever under everything, find it, H, 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 you know, it doesn't reset it. There's a mod out there. Starts with an A. It's like it has a picture of a book, and it's an essential, something essential. Oh my God. Life changer, the best thing ever. It is the best thing ever, because I can't tell you how many times I've like been trying to like craft something new, and then I just have to keep searching it and searching it and searching it. It's unreal. I apologize. It is probably so boring watching me mine all this bauxite, but I need it. I really do. There's a couple things else I need. I would like to find olivine. I think I've had some olivine. I don't remember. Here, you know, I'll do you a favor. I'll do you a favor. I can hold up. Let me make sure. Okay, I should be able to get back on the server without getting in a queue. These are the mods that I have. This is right. The Eamon's Essentials. This is the mod right there. Better Grass, this one isn't working for me. Better Sounding Traders, I don't know if this is working. Doesn't really matter. Claims Radar, this is what lets me look at claims pressing R, very important. This right here is an old one that works still, very important. This one doesn't seem to work for me. This one is working. This is for my music and everything. This is royalty free too, so this is a great one. More map icons, this is working. It's a great one. I have a Better Night Sky. This looks pretty good. This one doesn't seem to be working. I don't hear myself breathing and stuff when I'm exerted. Player list, this works. Great one if you're playing online. This one right here, the simple entity health bar, is great too. You kind of seen it on the top of my screen a couple times probably. Vintage story, symphony assets, these are part of the sounds. So the music's on the other one that I just said, but this one right here is separate. Sounds, you'll hear frogs and stuff off of it. These shaders right here, this is, I think, the smooth particles. I think this is what this does. I'm not really sure. And then I got the zoom button. Pretty good set of, you know, client-based mods, but the Eamon's one is the one that lets you do the handbook or whatever. All right, my Alka's still here. Yeah, the more you know, right? Totally worth it. Really good mod. I really like that Rustbound Magic too. Really good solo player mod. I got into a really good build with that. I loved it. Loved it. Super fun mod. I got very unlucky on the world that I had done a lot and added the magic to, and I didn't realize that you needed to find obsidian in that mod, and I spent like a couple weeks looking for obsidian and I just couldn't find it. So what I ended up doing is just restarting my world, and it just kept going until I found obsidian nearby, and then I tried to redo the thing, but I just lost all my ambition with that mod. It just, you know, it's whatever, because I put all that progress in that first one and whatever. But shout out to the guy that told me where to get this bauxite though. Brilliant. Just brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. This guy knows what's up. This guy knows what is up. How long have you been playing Vintage Story, Larry? A few months? Okay. I think I've been playing this game off and on for about a year and a half, maybe a little longer. This account is at least that old. I remember buying it, trying it, and playing it for a couple weeks, and then putting it down for a month or two, and then coming back with an update. And a lot of my friends don't want to play it, except for one of my friends just recently, just today and yesterday, he played with me. Might have him on the stream, don't know. Like I said, I kind of want to have a chill solo play. Because I don't want to interrupt people, especially if I got people like you talking in chat. I love to be interactive, chatty streamer and whatnot. But yeah, and like I said, I had played for a couple months on this server, if maybe a little less than that, like a month straight. Got a lot of progress, built most of my house, and then I got off for a couple months. What'd you hear about it from? Uh, it said that it isn't supposed to if you press H and you search up create trap, it says will catch larger animals in a basket, but it's still too small to catch many adult animals. So I don't know if that includes boars. I wonder if that lets you capture baby moose. See if you can capture a baby moose, because aren't moose in this game? No, maybe that was a mod. Is there? Wait, hold up. Am I just dumb? I played with a lot of mods. Yeah, that was a mod, wasn't it? Oh my god, there is moose! Okay, I'm just dumb. There is moose. They cannot be bred, milked, or domesticated. But, I mean, hey, if you wanted, stuff like that, or maybe that ox, I would like to know if the basket trap works with an ox baby. Because if it doesn't, then I bet you that's kind of where it comes in play. I don't know, though. I really don't. Having you look at that right now and actually telling me is awesome. Lets me not have to do it on my own. Dang, how far is I gotta go? Basically, it looks like I'm gonna go until my pickaxe breaks. I don't. No, I might be able to collect all my bauxite before then. Yeah, and another thing too is I'm excited to kind of stream Vintage Story. This is the first time that I've streamed Vintage Story. I've kind of been doing a solo grind on the official server. So it's like double proof that I'm not cheating, because I could be on my own server and doing stuff, and if the server's down, that sucks. I can't play or stream, whatever. And I don't use. I mean, you saw the mods that I use. I don't have any X-raying mods or anything like that either. But I do like playing on the server, and I do like the idea of streaming because it lets me learn more. I mean, I didn't realize that they added the crate trap yet, and I think they're supposed to be adding. I knew that they were going to. Doesn't seem to work on a young moose either. Okay. Check out the wiki. Do you ever use the Vintage Story wiki? I mean, if it doesn't say it on the handbook, then that's like my stray go-to. I go to the wiki. I used to. It was silly. When I first started playing this game, I knew there was a handbook, but I didn't know how helpful it would be. Kind of probably trained in my head because of Minecraft. Usually just instantly go and look at just enough items or whatever. Well, I remember looking at the wiki and how to do absolutely everything because it was a lot of help. But then I realized that it was quoting 90% of it from the handbook. And that was like the first part of me starting to play this game, you know, not like the whole time. What do you think about the hippos and I think alligators too, right? Or is it just hippos that are being added? Here, I'll put it in the chat. What all is a it's reinforced, right? Reinforced crate used for trapping. Anything new? I'm confused. And then I'll just put like a couple arrows to get people to look at it. Maybe I'll get your answer on here, buddy. Apparently there's mob grinders in this game too, and people on the server have learned how to do that. I haven't done that yet. I'm playing like legit, you know. A mob grinder would be pretty cool. Apparently it's at Rodenburg, that one big city I was running through. Seems like everyone's preoccupied, doesn't know or something. I want to say, I don't know. I think the research that you're doing is pretty helpful, because considering that I don't know and people on the server don't seem to be knowing or helpful. It did say that you could trap multiple small animals, so if you found a herd of chickens, though, you should be able to get more than just one small animal, it says in the handbook. That's the only thing it says, though. You know, I don't know outside of that. I do not know outside of that. It's always fun to have people get interested in the game of Vintage Story, though. I mean, you have enough interest in it that you're looking up streams of it. So, I mean, hey, good for you. If I was going to be honest with you, if you were to take away this game or Minecraft, I would be more upset about you taking this game. I don't get me wrong, I love Minecraft. I love the mods on it. I love the simplisticness of it. But like it gets boring way quicker than this game does. You can play this game and yeah, I know there's more loops and more game loops that you have to go through, but like that's what I'm looking for in a game. And I understand not everybody is looking for that in a game, but I mean, considering that the devs do a great job adding more and more, and I'm excited for hippos. And I think I want to say with it was alligators as well. Because right now, the north is a lot more dangerous because you got winter, so it's harder to grow crops. Most of your food is mushrooms, like meat, and like that's it, like scrap basically. But then you also have to deal with like polar bears that are like up your butt and doing a lot more damage than regular bears, like a sun bear that you get here in the south. So definitely the south is a lot easier to play. But I did notice though too, like, you know, with them adding, you know, alligators. I keep saying alligators, but all I know for sure is that they're adding hippos. I want to say I saw them together. I might be dumb on that one, but You know, that's huge. I mean, that's scary. I live in a like around a lake in the middle of the jungle, basically. It was a jungle. It was a bamboo area. You'll see a bunch of bamboo towers in my base from me cutting it down. But yeah, I mean, this prime area for hippos. I'm telling you something, and I am scared of hippos. I feel like I hope they stay slow. They're pretty fast, but like if you got it, like if you are swimming, I feel like they're gonna walk on the bottom and they're just gonna eat you up. Like nothing about it. I'm trying to fill up all my inventory of the bauxite here so I don't have to come back this way in a long time so that my other portions of my stream aren't just me on my elk riding around. I agree. I mean that's another thing too. Alligators and hippos should be a must. Hippos are a great idea. I feel like the waves and the darkness of the water is great. There's ocean. They had that ocean biome. They're adding a bunch of new fish. Awesome. There needs to be like an eldritch monster. Like all of our other stuff are like eldritch monsters. You know what I mean? Like the drifters and the shiver, the bowtorn. Like all of it's very eldritch, and they just need to have some massive, just very rare, scary thing in the ocean because the ocean already looks scary. And if there's a reason to be scared of the ocean, could you imagine? Oh my god, it'd be so fun. It'd be right up my alley, that's for sure. Almost there. I'm keeping that gear, so I don't worry about that. And I might as well keep my flax fibers. I don't really need them, though. Both of them, technically. Yeah, and, you know, on this server, too, was the first time that I found out that there was, like, an auction house. And you can put items up for auction for a certain amount of rusted gears. And it costs a certain amount. So like if I put something up for like 28 gears, it might cost 2 or 3 gears to put it up there, and it's only up for a little bit. But people can buy it. And then next time you go to the trader, just ching ching boom, you get your rusted gears, and it's awesome. It makes me like I keep it's weird to connect this game to World of Warcraft, but like I have the same nostalgic feeling sometimes when I play it. Like the auction house, it just makes me think of like the auction house and like World of Warcraft, and another thing too is the with that too, yeah, it's neat because there's a bunch of different traders, right? And every trader trades something else, and they all have an auction, and the auction house is global. You can see it global. However, that does not mean that when you go and buy or sell something that it's going to be like showing up at yours. You can get it delivered. So like if you bought something for like 20 rusted gears, it might cost 5 extra gears to get it delivered to your trader that you have. So that's something interesting. And if not, you have to run all the way to the trader that it was sold at, which is tedious, don't get me wrong, but I love it. I mean, you get to see what's all for sale anytime you go to a trader, and then at the end of the day, I mean, like, yeah, you're just able to buy stuff, have it delivered. You don't have to go anywhere if you don't want to, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna be heading, I need to go to spawn and hit this translocator. Mission accomplished. Tons of bauxite. Perfect. Just now ran out of food. Meat pies are the way to go. I don't know if you make meat pies playing this game, but I mean it's like 5 pieces of meat, and like you gotta have, you know, flour, grind it up, whatever, make dough. But it just best food. It just is. It just is the best food. And most pies are just the best food. Eating pie every day. That's what I be doing. I don't know where that one. Uh, this right here. This is the road that I was taking. Where am I at? So just go up this way. The oh, there's a little build here. Got some positive catches. Yeah, let me hear them. Like I said, I think just smaller. You can get multiple small catches. It looks like. Bighorn lambs, the little ones, they can't be caught in a reed trap, but they can go. Yes, that's right. Because I think the way that it goes is that if they're domesticated enough, you can. So like the way that it works is that you can't catch a bighorn ram when it's not domesticated, and you don't catch them in a basket. However, you can grab a basket, not a basket retrap, but a basket itself that you would like put on the ground. You can scoop up a domesticated, I think generation 3 bighorn lamb, and it lets you scoop them up, and it's 1 per. And that's the only way that I know that you can transfer it. The bighorn rams that I have at my house, that's how I got it. Some guy had a bunch of them, said that if I traveled like the 20,000 blocks or whatever, I could have enough to be able to start something. And I managed to get lucky and get like 2, I think I got 3 females, and I got 1 male, and so I didn't have to make another trip. But yeah, like big. That's nice. I like that a lot. That helps out a lot because, I mean, I like making cheese. I haven't made cheese in this game at all, ever once, and I'm excited to try that because I have the bighorns for that reason. But there's some other things I gotta do first. You know, I gotta be able to, like I said, get my that honeycomb thing, get steel making and stuff like that. Like cheese isn't a necessary thing, but it, you know, it probably would be of trade in the server. I'm sure people would try to buy cheese. I would buy cheese if I had some extra rusted gears lying around. I think that's the path right there that I took. Yep, a skinny. Oh, is a translocator here? Huh. 1446. Where's that other box I wanted to have? 14. That would put me pretty far away. Never mind. It's nice to know. I'm glad to know that you know, they'd go on the trap there. Good knowledge. Good knowledge. I really hope I don't fall. I think I'm trying to be fast because I want to get back home. But that's going to take way longer with the type of terrain that I'm above. We're just about back at Rodenburg. Ooh. Definitely heard my elk there a little bit. Alright. We are heading back up to the spawn. Passing through Rodenburg again here. just a wolf right there. No, thank you. Just a beautiful scenery. I just love this game. The sounds, the rain, everything's just so peaceful, you know? Alright, I'm now leaving Rodenburg. Put my pickaxe to a whopping 35 out of 1,000 durability doing all that bauxite. And apparently there's albino elks too. I haven't found one. I haven't seen anyone ride one. You can get them. There's a chance that you can get them when you roll for it. When you buy it, because like you have a chance to get it when you buy an elk or whatever. So when you play the server, people will offer you free. I think this guy's name is like Slavic Quavic or whatever. Very, very. Cool. Yeah, and I want to know how many chickens can you get, and like let's say there's a herd of chickens and you don't want to just like put a bunch of basket traps. You know, there's less than a 50% chance that they even go in there, and then you gotta go and reset it, scare them all off, and reset them down. Like it would be nice to just have 1 crate, 2 crates, or whatever, and have the whole supply of chickens that you would need to start a chicken coop. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, yeah, you're right. I read that wrong. You're correct. Good point too. I think it's good. I think it's good that they did that. Sad that you can't like capture like obviously you can't do anything with a moose, but I mean, come on, who doesn't want like a pet moose, right? Coming back to spawn. This is all kind of like, in my eyes, I see this as spawn, but it's technically like just the outskirts of spawn. You can see all the names in the distance. Yeah, check out this. I think the devs did this right here. Super cool, like chiseled bar for Halloween. They did it some other year. Not this year, obviously, but hold up. I want to leave my elk just sitting out here. Alright, we are now on our way home. It's not that long to get home, fortunately. Yeah, you're right. Maybe man, you're right. I wonder if there like what I'd say goats. Like you said a kid goat, but like you know how mountain goats. I feel like not a baby mountain goat, but a regular mountain goat would go in there. You know. I don't know if you tested that before. We're heading through Westville right now. Smaller area. They have a community. This thing right here. This is a community smithing thing. Check this out. I'm pretty sure. No, never mind. There's somewhere that you can see that they have like they let you use their stuff, or at least see how fast it can go, and it is crazy, crazy. I've never seen anything so strong. No, I'm not talking about the bighorn adults. I'm talking about the goats. So like let's see here. There's this goat right here. That's a small goat. The mountain goat. You know. They have their kids and stuff. Wow, there's a lot more goats than I knew. Holy poop. They just won't get in it. Strange. Yeah, I don't know what, pigs won't go in it. Oh, I think that was my stop. Yep. So strange. I wonder what the wording many is for, though. It could be bug. I mean, isn't it like a new feature? I'm pretty sure it's a new feature. I don't think. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely new. I don't know. I really don't know. How strange. Have you ever played any with anybody on this game yet? It's pretty fun. Good experience. I played some solo worlds with people. Here's a trick. So basically, rather than setting up a server to play with somebody or opening up your router or whatnot, just get someone that you trust, that you know is your friend, and you know, and you would be safe sharing your IP with, right? And essentially, you do the same thing all the time with all these other servers and stuff, Minecraft, whatever. Anyways, you can get something, Iterio? No. Tail Scale. Tail Scale is what it's called. And you can get it on your computer. And what it does is it's like a website, and basically you make a user, make an email, This email is to only be shared. This email and password is to only be shared to the people that you want on your server. Okay, so you make a brand new email. Mine is like vintage story something blah blah blah. I don't remember some numbers or whatever. Basically, you share it to them, have them go on this website, and they sign in to the same the same username, and both of your IPs will show up. You could then use the website's IP to go and join them. Super easy. It's like crazy easy. Um, no delay at all. You don't got to pay for a server, and I mean it's a lot easier than the other methods to play like somebody else's single player world. Okay, that puts us right up to where my base is, 26,000 blocks south. The coolest thing too is I know you're just tending. This is the first time you've been on stream here. Welcome, by the way. I mean, I really appreciate you being here. It's good to be able to talk to somebody. Yeah, and you joined really soon too. Like I had just started up, and you popped right up, and I've been here for the whole stream, basically whole hour. Appreciate it, I really do. If you haven't given me a follow, feel free to do it so you don't miss me streaming this again. I was going to say though that if you like, the coolest thing about this is that I'm playing on the official server. Like you can go right on your vintage story game, click multiplayer, click servers, and it shows up official server. And everything that I'm seeing, you can see. You can explore and do it all yourself, and you could settle 500, 1,000 blocks away from me, and I'm helpful. You know, like if there's somebody that needs some help, I'm there. You know, I'm still got some stuff that I'm trying to set up for myself and everything, and some stuff that I can't really share, but like. I'm there. You know, this is all my property right here. This is where I plan on making a big flax farm right here. I'm going to redo my animal farm and stuff. Change it so it's not right up next to my house so close. And then here's my barn right here. This is where I keep my my elk. I haven't done the roof yet. The way that I've been doing this roof, as you can tell, it's a little different. These are all individual beams, like every single one of them. Every single one of them are individual beams, and they look pretty good. Like that one right there is like some visual glitch or something. Oh well, but you can see that like when I sit, it's like an illusion. You know, there's some parts that you have to step on or whatever, but. Just a really cool way to do it. Like right there, I wanted to have like it rounded off without having it be too tall. The top of my this thing right here. So this is all beams as well, and it looks good. It looks natural. You know. Gonna put a window here once I get my my stuff moved over. I'm gonna put a mill. See how this is claimed right there. My mill is going to be up here. I can go higher if I want to, but I'm going to put a mill right there. And then this box right here, basically, is going to be my smithing area with a path that goes from here to like going down here, there, and then coming across this way too, around the smithing area. Back here's my orchard that I'm trying to start up. Tons of stuff here. Orange, pear. I can't grow pear fruit here, and I can't grow pink apple. I do have pink apple and pears here, but they're here for cuttings. So if they live, the tree will grow, and I can get cuttings from them and sell them. So that's kind of where I want a lot of my. I don't want to buy a lot of stuff, kind of like being self-sufficient, but it doesn't hurt, you know. I expanded my pond here. It looks kind of gross because there's not mud right there, but I was thinking about doing like a bridge across eventually. Just kind of have a path go through here. Tons of trees here. You can just see it's all over the place, and yeah, I'm so glad I got bauxite now. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see here. Limestone, granite, peridot, conglomerate, sandstone, claystone, andesite. I don't really have a spot for bauxite, do I? Stone path. I got my raw and bone there. Shouldn't have limestone right there. Oh, these are like straight up rock. Okay. That can go in there. My bauxite. I'll just take my andesite and... Oh, I don't know. Claystone, sandstone. For now, I plan on adding more, but I'll just put my claystone and stuff there, and that way this row right here can just be... Let me make this easier for me. How's your research going? You find anything else out? Anything new with the crate? There you go. I do want to take a stack of that though. Let me take, yeah, like a stack, and I'll put it in my grinder. I need to put my gear away too that I have in my inventory. There you go. Sitting, I'm rich. Look at that. 57 gears, baby. No, I'm just kidding. Again, young ones. Okay. That's nice to know. I don't think... Okay, so technically, I still don't know what adult males, or not adult males, adult animals would fit in there. Like, that to me doesn't make much sense. I really don't know. Is it ground or crushed? Crushed backside. Like a pulverizer. Okay, so this can go... I could have put way more in here then. Yeah, I could have. Let me go get a couple more things of bauxite. Wow, I am not getting like any wind. What is my speed right now? 21? 14? No wonder. Jeez, oh Pete's. Oh well. Go grab a couple more stacks thrown in there. It seems like it works on baby animals that are too big for the reach. Yeah, and that's kind of what I was saying too. That makes total sense. And I'm not upset with it because we definitely needed that, like 100%. All right. I'll put that right there, and we'll put that and that there. Okay, well, that didn't work. What's going on here? Where's it all going? Where's my bauxite going? Am I just crazy? Like a bug there or something. Does that fix it? Okay, so I lost quite a bit of bauxite there because it was bugging out, but I think it fixed it. What in the world? It's like disappearing. What? Yeah, it's just straight up disappearing. Let me redo this whole chest thing. Yo, they're just going to the back rooms. What the fuck? Okay, that is a bug. How strange. It's not even like being added. How is this working then? Am I just crazy? Huh. That's cool, because I had a hard time with goats. Yeah, that's good, because it is difficult. If you're ever playing alone and you don't got someone to just give you one, dude, it is hard to get them. They run away, and they're always spawning on mountains, so you chase them, and they just fall off and die. So I wonder if can I put this right here and then attach it to like that and that'll work? No. Okay, so it's a bug that there you go. Wind's picking up now. Alright, what do you say fast goes? Always run. Those half, but yeah, right? Okay. You can't make them unless domesticated because they always run. Well, yeah, you're right. And the Rams are different. They look cooler though. I like those ones. Damn. So it looks like there's a bug right now with the hopper. This is why it's nice too. Like I could have just dumped all my bauxite into this and it could have gotten ruined, but now I know that, hey, don't do that. It seems to go from chest into here, just not like you can do elbow shoot. Oh, oops. Okay. I can put that back now. Alright, so we got bauxite now. Huge. Yeah. Yeah, I bet you. I should mess around with creative because like this game has so much, you know, it just has so much to have and I've only done it really in survival because I like the survival aspect. They just do it so good. You know? Okay. I finally got my bauxite, so I can finally do what I've been wanting to do, is get that refractory brick. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Let's see if that olivine I still have. Under ores. Yeah, I do. Okay. How much do I need for a refractory tier 2 brick? What about a tier 2 door? Does it? I need iron rods, and that's it? Or, oh, and iron nails. Okay. Just one? I couldn't make it. I don't think I would have enough supplies to make the whole thing. So, we'll just leave my olivine there. I haven't found like anything really huge there. I don't know where to get a good... I need to go prospecting here soon. I think my next stream that I do, I'm gonna go out prospecting and yeah, it'll be pretty good. Hold up. Hold up. Let me get tier 1 at least. Tier... Oh, okay, well, refract. Tory brick. Okay. I need a bunch of these. So clay and bauxite and quartz. So here's clear quartz. I think that'll be fine. And then so that'll grind up to crushed quartz. I have my crushed bauxite. I can always get more. Okay, and then clay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think is about how much at most I'd need. Let's go ahead and get that quartz crushed. Do you find yourself on creative a lot? And I mean, you've obviously probably found this game because you were interested in like League, not League. Yeah, obviously, no. Like Minecraft. So, like, do you find this game more appealing than Minecraft, or does Minecraft still get that itch? Oh, what the hell? Is it working now? No, it's still deleting like 90% of the stuff. That's not good. Do you also, I was gonna say, like with that, do you find that, um, like, if you do you play Vintage Story on creative? Do you find that it's more appealing than playing Minecraft in creative? Do you play Minecraft normally in creative? With this too, these refractory bricks, I should be able to get enough clay bricks cooked up so that I can make more glass, because I would love to get my windows done. Okay, and that's a good way to use it too. I should do that more often. I used to do that in Minecraft. I haven't done it in Vintage Story yet. Everything that you see here is just kind of. I actually, you should have. I wish I would have started my stream from the beginning of me starting this, like forever ago. The way that I had it set up is that this originally, if I press M, right here, there was a dirt thing. I dug 2 blocks in the ground and made a roof, and cleared out the bamboo forest that was all in this area. And that's what all these stacks of bamboo are sitting around here. Started farming, and then I built the house around the dirt hut so that I wouldn't die leaving right away. Okay. Okay. Now we're cooking. So, bauxite, crushed quartz, and 2 things of clay. Oh. Okay. Cool. It's the first time I've ever built that. We're going places. We are going places. Okay. Now these need to be heated up. I need more cords. I'm gonna go get more cords real quick. I'm gonna go bust my pickaxe on cords. Yeah, I got backup pickaxes. What do you say? Yeah. Yep. I got a quartz quarry over here. Wasn't mine. It was originally probably one of the first people that inhabited these lands, but there's a lot of quartz still. And actually there was a lot of silver in the quartz too. That's the only place that I really found a lot of silver. It was in quartz. I had a modded world where like the ore generation was different. In that instance, I found it regularly, but no. You know, regularly I find difficulty in finding silver, and I haven't really found a use of it. One of my first builds I ever had, I made silver armor, which was pretty dumb. It wasn't that good. It looked cool though. It fucking looks so cool. I wish I would have made block bronze instead, but I couldn't find any gold. Up here to my right, if I can get around, it should be my quartz quarry. Right up here. Tons of quartz to be had over here. There it is. It's only going to give me about 30 or 2 or whatever, because I only have that much on my durability on my pickaxe, but that's okay. That is okay with me. Okay. Good enough for me, I guess. Should have probably brought a different pickaxe. Just got a butt ton more. I don't know. Oh, here. I got some more right there. And some right here. And some here. I'll just take all these rocks. Big quarry area, definitely. There's a lot of quartz here to be had. Someone's over here making an obsidian arrowhead, huh? I'm gonna break that. That bugs me. There you go. Okay. A little bit more to pulverize. Not much, but gotta make a new pickaxe anyways. I'll go open and I'll start smithing it. There's quartz right here too. Like, I am not gonna run out of quartz anytime soon. You'll see here, there's like a, maybe it's this spot right here. Somewhere in between these mountains, there's like just a butt ton of more quartz. Such a peaceful game. Yep, my buddy plans on living right about right here. He wants to put up a claim. Build up. That's what I got all that clay for. You weren't there for it, but I went and got a bunch of clay for him to build his house out of daub. He wanted to do tan. I think it is tan for the limestone. Limestone turns into, I don't know. Put that there for now. Put some more quartz in here, turn that on. Holy moly, the wind is kicking on. Just like that, I'm all done. Alright. Okay, now I got a bunch of these refractory bricks. Refractory bricks. I don't know. I have a Midwestern accent, so like I just slur everything, and I just can't speak at all. I can't even attempt to speak half the things that people can. It's crazy. Put that in there. Put my clay back. Crushed materials over here. Beautiful. Sticks. I will need a couple of sticks there. I can grab wood. I'll just cut myself more, it's fine. I'll need more than that, probably. Okay. Grass. Probably want more than that, too. Looks like it's about to become daytime here soon. Thank you again, Larry, for tending in. You know, been pretty consistent viewer. Um, I plan on adding a little bit of we would say oh, I didn't realize you can change that. That makes a whole big difference. Um, you know, there's a lot more HUD and stuff that I want to change and do a lot more to get this a better experience for people. Maybe change the music. I don't have any music on this right now because, you know, it's peaceful gameplay, peaceful music, and it's yeah, just good experience in my opinion without the music. Yeah, so like, you know, you'll see like up here or whatever something being said like over here vintage story or over here I'll have like yeah, overlays, yeah. Yeah. That would be the word. All right. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this tool and remove some of the grass over here. I made a farm plot that I don't put anything so that people can come by and get horsetail. So I come through here every once in a while and I pull these all by hand because I didn't know I could use a scythe to grab it all. Give me my grass. This is where I should have grabbed the grass. It's kind of weird to think that I have a plot of land that is all farmland, but it does make consistent grass, so like you get more out of using your scythe, and you know, doing this also lets horsetail pop up near me, and people that are on the street, as you can see, this is not claimed here, can just scoop it up. Get some bandages and stuff. Yeah, I was hoping to get like a follower goal, you know, listed up. I could say like up on the side right here. I could um, like I could move this over here and have it be like it's not technically connected to anything. Like it won't change unless I change it. But I could just be like follower goal, and then we'll do like 100. Right, and so like it pops up here. I can make it smaller, like 20. Don't do 30. Right, and then I'll change it to oops, that right there. Make it a little smaller. That looks pretty good. And then I'll just do an effect on it. Like I really like the hologram. Let's see here. Let's see here. Here, I bet you this would look good if I did this. There you go. Boom. There you go. Just something to add on to it, you know. Yeah. Okay, time to fire up some of these bricks. And hopefully it's the last time I gotta do it like this. Hopefully every time afterwards I don't have to do it in a pit. I've never done it not in a pit, so That's too high. Hold up. I think you can only do like 16. Or 12. Hold up. Let me put more in here. There's 18. Can I fill that up? Nope. 12 at a time. Okay. Yeah. I'm really hoping this is the last time I gotta do it this way. I'd rather fuel up the bottom of a thing and cook up all my stuff. That's everything. Okay. Anybody new in the chat, go ahead and let yourself be known. Let yourself be known. Get to chatting. Lots to say, very few little people to say it to. Oh, you know what? I bet you my leather's done. I was making leather earlier. Perfect. Hey, now we're cooking. You know, I set this out in the beginning of my build right here, and I have never made any lamel armor. Cool. Well, I guess I can run over back to my my bay or my barn. Put my grass and wood away. Plant some fibers that can go in there. Sticks. And wood can go in there. Golden. Golden. Here's one of my towers of bamboo. I don't know if you've ever seen me look up at it, but it just goes and goes and goes and goes and keeps going. It just keeps going and goes, and that's the top of it. I also, I think that was an addition of the one that was over there. But I do have another tower somewhere. Like over here somewhere. Maybe. I don't know. I've been trying to... Oh, wait a minute. One of my chickens got out. Generation 1. Generation 1 chicken. You're done. You're done. All right. Livestock. That goes in there. That can go in there. Poultry. Getting kind of hungry. I guess I could. I'll just slap it on there. Oh, full of rot as it is. Okay. Yeah, these are a bunch of fire brick clays that fire brick clays, fire clay bricks that I need to be able to make some more of these for glass, for iron, for the blooms or whatever. And I got tired of doing it through the method that you just saw me do earlier. Here's a bunch of ingot molds that I was using for clay, or sorry, for iron. Nice. Here's my cellar. My pickaxe is broken, but that's okay. I made a cobblestone for a reason. Okay. Sorry, I'm not that interactive right now. Whoa. I tend to be a little bit more. Whoa. Oh, I forgot they drop bone arrows now. Yeah, sorry, like I said, I'm not being that entertaining right now. I'm getting kind of hungry. I might put the stream on pause in a little bit to go get something to eat. We'll see. I'm gonna put that on tool heads. Let's go check out that leather. Actually, hold up. I need 2 of these things, I think. Right here. Yay! Okay. Take this. We'll put that back. This is strong tannin, so what do we got in it? Oh, lime water. There you go. Strong tannin. Okay. I've been putting weak, strong, lime water, extras, and then this is my leather making station. Over here I have some honey, 23.2 liters. I haven't grabbed honey in a while. Let's see here. Saddle. Cool. I need another saddle because with my buddy playing with me every once in a while when I want to go on big long adventures, he can go Maybe not. I thought there was like another. Okay, maybe I'm dumb. I thought maybe I could put another saddle on. Well, oh well. Another saddle for when he gets an elk. We'll put that. I'll put that under livestock with my leather. Cool. Happy about that. Kind of sad that I made that for no reason. Here's my ship, by the way. I was telling you, I got an ebony one. I think it looks pretty sick having an ebony. Got a copper lantern on it and everything. Here's that. I don't know if you're still here, Larry, but this right here. This is the mast. When you press W, here. Let me turn around. Get myself wiggled out here. There you go. When you press W, you can see that I am moving very slowly. But I click this, and that's half sail, slowly moving, and then you got full sail, and I think you can press W2 to go just slightly faster. And that's how the new ships work. Pretty nice and handy. Got a little thing right here now to spin and turn and stuff, and to stop it, you just click it a couple times. Pretty nice. My bald cypress tree that I've stripped away trying to get seeds. Here's my goats. We got tons of goats here. Should definitely try to feed them and get some yogurt out of them and stuff, but not worried about it just yet. Yep. What time is it now? It's 10:14. I might go get something to eat. Whether I put the stream on pause or not, I don't think I should, because I don't want to have anyone be like sitting here not knowing when I'm gonna come back. But yeah, I think I might put the stream on pause. I might come back later tonight in like an hour or so and continue streaming. I don't know if Larry, you're still here. I can actually check that now. Let me go ahead and click off my screen real quick. You're on Twitch here. Let's go to the stream manager channel. I got 3 people watching me. Wow, I feel like a hoe, man. I got like big numbers of people here, and I didn't even know. I didn't even know. 3 people attending my my Twitch is massive, guys. Big. Okay, it's 2 people now. Still big. It's got to be that Larry guy. It's got to be that Larry guy. An OG. Let's see here. Let me check out my YouTube, see how that's going right now. I don't think I get a lot of viewership on that, to be honest. Nope. What about on Kick? Let's try that out and see what that's about. Sounds like my audio is doing pretty well. Yeah, cool. Hey, we're at 11 followers on Kick, guys. Awesome. That is like 3 more than this morning. Awesome. Great goal, guys. Awesome. Twitch is doing great too. Got 6 followers. Unfortunately, I don't think this Larry guy had followed me yet, but you know what? That is okay. I'm happy to have somebody to talk to. That's for sure. All right. What am I gonna do here? I need to finish my roof there. I want my orchard to start taking off. That'd be awesome. I got tons more fruit trees that could go right here, but I don't want my porch to be covered in orchards. I want it to be over there blocking off that. And I should start on making my farm extended out this way. I was doing farmland around this water. I really should really go over here and send it, make it a little prettier, make this all flattened out, make it all pretty. I bet you if I flattened, if I carved, let's see, that's water level right there. So I kind of want to raise the soil. I got tons of dirt to do so. I could raise it all, get it up higher. Oh, here's my other, here, let me just go ahead and move this over to my other pillar. We only want one huge pillar, right? That one too. There was tons of bamboo in this area. It was just impossible to walk through. I couldn't. It was just too much. I'll throw this on the ground for now. I'll be right back for it. This too. Okay. I'm gonna go put this on my giant tower over there. The giant tower of bamboo. It must get higher. It must be the tallest. I don't even want to see the top of it. The tallest bamboo stake. The bundle of bamboo stakes that reach the heavens. They'll look at it and be like, what? They'll be like, what is this madness? You can probably see this from spawn. If he had like infinite, like an infinite generation thing, you can see it. That thing's massive, huge. That thing's like up in the skies. We got some lightning over there. Getting hit with some rain coming. I'll go grab my knife and my food back. I need to go smith myself a pickaxe again. Kind of been out of it. But, like I was saying, I want to go and bring this up level. This level, so I can break this out, make this all level, and I'll make this all farmland. Maybe up through here, farmland too. It looks like, wait, if this right up here, this right here is the level at which the water is. Oh, I don't like how that butts up. I could leave it bumpy. I could. I've already terraformed a little bit. You can see this kind of rounded off a little bit. There was once upon a time there was a structure. Actually, if I dug in the ground right now, you can probably see it. One of the ancient ruin stuff. I broke all the stone. I took all the stone from it. There was a bunch of dirt. Someone had dug out underneath it and everything, looking for a cauldron, or not cauldrons. The how do I get out of here? The whatever you even call it. I don't even know. Clay the clay thing. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, I mean, this is all good farmland to have. Goes up this way, you know, like there's a lot of farmland to be had here. Do I need the farmland? No, but it would be nice to um, you know, have it look appealing. Yeah. Yeah. Once these get done, I can go and make myself that thing. I don't know where I want to put it. Probably, honestly, putting it like right here would be awesome. But like I said, I kind of wanted to have a path go through there, so I don't know. Somewhere, but I want to have that clay comb stuff so I can fire up my other bricks and start making more glass and make more iron. Speaking of iron, let's go ahead and select myself another iron pickaxe. I'm in need. I'm in need, brother. I wish these would stack. Like, I should be able to stack these. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yeah. Had some crushed quartz in there I didn't realize. I also have a hammer here. An iron hammer that's in good condition. What? Oh, you know what? This is my friend's. 100%. There's no... Because I didn't put the tongs there. So I'll just put that back for him. Let's see here. Get my tongs on my side here. Yep. Yep. I can't wait to get this rounded off. I'm gonna round this window. It's not gonna be like blocky like that. I plan on like getting it rounded up. Going all the way around. Same thing with this. Get it nice and rounded around. And that too. That too. Kind of tall I wanted to do here. Not sure how it's gonna look, but I think it's gonna look pretty cool. I don't have much chiseled here. Even that's not chiseled. That's actually just a bunch of beams. And the reason I did that is because if you look right here, on the side right here, if I open it, it just fits perfectly. It just looks so good. This isn't finished over here yet. Looks good, but yeah. Yep. I was having issues with the chiseling part there. I wouldn't want to chisel correctly. It was funky. So I went for beams because it would let the door go through it or whatever. Alright. Let's go ahead. We need a pickaxe. There it is. Get some good smithing going on here. Gotta love it. One thing I think this game does really well is the voxels and the use of the voxels, like chiseling and smithing. Just very, very interactive. A little tedious at times. Mods do great wonders for that, but you know, I feel like a new man. I died a while ago, and I lost like everything, and I had to go and make my bags, and I just didn't. I almost lost my boat too, my sailboat. looks like I need to make more shears too, so that I can make more, get more sticks. I hate breaking sticks with my hands. Let me take care of my crushed quartz here. I don't know why I have rot in here. I think I have rot in this corner. Nope, the other corner. Right here. I got rot for days. I need to make a compost. I got bone there. I guess I'll put... No. Let me get these bones out of there. Put that rot in there. And I'll put bones in this one. Because I might also have more bones. Bones in the livestock chest here. Yep. There you go. It's good to be organized in this game. It's pretty easy to get unorganized. I'm sure anybody who's played this game knows. It just way too easy. Cool. I do think I'm gonna wrap up the stream. It was a good 2 hours, 24 minutes. I'll round it out at 2.5 hours. It's pretty good. I probably will come back again. I'm getting a little hungry, and sure, I can definitely do like a be right back. I have a be right back screen and with the HUD and everything, but I might go out and get something to eat. I should be spending some time. I think it'd be interesting to have like a live be in person. I have a bunch of wild grapes that I had gotten in real life, and they're super sour. And then I also picked some grapes that aren't sour, super sweet. I've seasoned them as well off of a property that I was doing work on. And I plan on mashing those together. I have mulberry concentrate already that's mashed and you know, it's concentrate. And I just want to make a bunch of juice. And I think it'd be really cool to make a pop as well. So I think the way that I'm going to do that is I'm going to end up putting water in a CO2 machine or whatever, and then getting that, and then like you're not supposed to put anything but water up to the machine. So, like, you know, it won't be the most carbonated, but a slightly carbonated grape juice, mulberry, it would be very tart, very sour, and I think it'd be very, very good. It'd be really cool to do like a live thing of me mashing and making the juice, and, you know, but no, I think I'm gonna definitely call it there, guys. It was a very fun stream. I had a lot of interaction with this guy, Larry Wufa. Shout out to him. I think probably has been the one person that's been in here the most out of everybody. I've had a couple people, like people that come in. I have this person, Holly, comes in, and every once in a while, you know, some people come back, you know. But hey, I love the interaction. It's awesome. I'm glad to be able to, you know, have some company while I play Vintage Story. And once again, guys, this is the official server, so if you are wanting to play this, you know, along with me and everybody else on the server, sometimes there's even a queue time. There's so many people on this server. It is right under the multiplayer. You can find it right there, official Vintage Story server. So yeah, shout out to everybody that kind of attended the stream today. Awesome interaction. Got to learn a couple things. Hopefully they got to learn a couple things too. And I will probably honestly be right back and start up another stream. Depends on what my friends are doing. I might start up a League stream, League of Legends, maybe a horror game if people are interested. Um, I'll leave that up to whatever, pivot if we have to. But yeah, we'll definitely say that it was a successful stream today. We'll end the note on a good visual look into the sky and call it good. Thank you again, everybody, for attending this, and